Oh, 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 yes. Another glorious day to be out here in the backyard down on the range, plinking away. Yesterday, had some technical difficulties. I took the 25 cal barrel off my impact and stuck the 30 cal barrel on there, and all was well for about 5 minutes. And then I decided to shoot it through the chrony to see what the actual speed would be like with the 44 grain pellet out of that 30 cal barrel on the 25 caliber tune. And I was getting a bit of air blowing back into my face while I was shooting it over the chrony, and I was like, maybe it's just because the 30 cal barrel has a muzzle brake on it, but it didn't really make sense to me at the time. So I was like, oh well, we'll come down here and shoot some stuff and see how we go with it, just to give it a crack. But when I came down here, it was really harsh, and it was clear that something was wrong. So I stopped and spoke with the blokes down there at Herman's Guns, who are the warranty dudes for FX in Australia. And yeah, the diagnosis was leave it alone, send it back to them, and they'll fix it, because there's probably a seal or something on the valve. Check the barrel O-rings and all that sort of jazz. But to no avail. So the old impact's going back for some repairs, and I sulked for a bit. I kicked some rocks. I went and spat on the ground, and then I decided that maybe I could use my FX crown and come down here and do some fun stuff with the crown. But I actually looked in my safe and saw my lonely little CZ in there, and we haven't used the CZ for a long time on the channel. So I figured it's time to just go back to basics. Use something that's made in Czechoslovakia, something solid, something simple, something wonderful, something very quiet, and something very, very nice to use. So we're just running a CZ 455 on iron sights with CCI Quiet 40 grain lead round nose ammo. So we're going to shoot some fruit, we're going to shoot some vegetables, and then we're going to shoot some soda, and then we're going to shoot some shaving cream, as is our custom. So yeah, we're going to have a bit of fun today. I'm using my RX100, Sony RX100 with, it does like super duper slow motion, so I'm going to see some delightful slow motion today. So yeah, buckle up. So here's my little camera. It's set up to shoot down there. We're only about sort of 10 to 15 meters away. We don't need to be super far away for what we're doing today. And this way, once I shoot whatever I set up down there, I'll just be able to reach over and hit the button on the camera, and it basically saves the last however many seconds of slow motion filming it does. So we're doing 250 frames a second, which is going to be 10 times slow motion for a 24-25 frame per second workflow on DaVinci Resolve. So should be fun. I'm going to put my other camera here. It's going to be filming me. And yeah, let's have a couple of test shots at the gong and see where these sights are at. Tell you what, I'm glad I'm not doing any long range shooting today. The wind is very inconsistent. What are we at? 25 meter sight. See how we go. Lovely. Minty. Lovely. It's hilarious. The ammo's so soft and so slow and so quiet that it almost doesn't even chip the paint. But we're pretty much in the middle there with the those 3 shots touching each other and a couple up a little bit high, but that's alright. At least we know it's going to work. Very good, very good. Yes, alright then. What should we go first? I think in my bag of tricks we should go with some fresh gourmet tomatoes from Woolies. Very good. Here we go. Ooh, it's a little bit soft, that one. Oh, tainted. Go one over there. One over there. Alright. Alright. See if we can get some high-speed footage. Alright. Here we go. First try. Well, I did a terrible job of that. Try that again. Well, I had 2 goes at it because I messed up the camera settings the first time. And 2 holes, so I hit it both times pretty easily. Little boring holes on the front. Nice big juicy exit wound, but not much to look at, so I don't know. Is it worth shooting the other one, or should I go home and make a sandwich? Yeah. Might save that other one for later, you never know. Alright, so that wasn't very exciting. Let's try a banana, see how that goes. I reckon long ways is the go. See if we can get the little lead round nose to go all the way down the length of it and split the skin open. Well, nothing to write home about there. There's my entry wound. Sort of skimmed along and then exited. Didn't really split. It split a little bit. There's a few splits in there, but yeah. I reckon if that banana was even slightly longer, it probably would have caught the bullet. I might just eat the other banana. I bought 2. Next up, we got some red and we got some yellow. This is fizzy bubbly 1.2 litre cans of drink. So hopefully, these will give us a show. High speed's ready to rock. Let's see how we go. Well, at least we got a reaction out of that one. Looking very juicy. It was good. Lovely. Let's do this. Fascinating stuff. Banana's going straight through me. So a short but violent eruption. How are we looking? Yeah, all torn up. Nice. Right, so that was all right. Not exactly exciting. They tend to go a bit better when you have Mentos in there to fizz everything up a little bit more. So let's stop playing around with the silly stuff and hit the shaving cream. There's only one thing that any man should use shaving cream for, and that is a target. So let's set them up, blow them up, and see how they go in super slow motion. Ready to bang. Let's do this. That was much faster than it normally is. Normally it sprays out everywhere, so hopefully we've got a good catch on that one. Delightful. So I've set the other one up now. Let's see if we can get a better show on this one. The old RX100's locked and loaded, ready to rock. Nice bit of breeze coming through. That was better. Goo everywhere. Wonderful. Foaming up nicely. This is the one we just shot in the back here. I love to make a mess. Well, it would be hard to overstate how wonderful and simple that gun is. It's just so lovely to shoot. And the ammo, that CCI Quiet, if you need quiet ammo, you have to give that a go. It is so much quieter than everything else. Like, picture the quietest air gun, obviously unsuppressed, but you know, that's the world that I live in, at least. It's like makes half the noise. It's amazing stuff. So if you have a small property and you do want to get out and have a bit of a plink and enjoy yourself, maybe shoot some cans off the back fence, CCI Quiet, Very, very, very good. Not very accurate at long range or anything like that. You're probably only going to get 30 or 40 meters out of it. But yeah, by far the quietest ammo that I've ever heard. So yeah, 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 yeah. Well, I don't know about you, but I had fun. So yeah, if you liked the video, smash that like button. They're going to be a few and far between this month, I think. I'm not sure if I'm going to get to make too many videos with the impact down. And I've got a couple of weddings to attend on the weekends, and yeah, generally anything more complex than this takes me a long time to make. So this is just a fun one. So I hope you had fun, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.